What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dynasty Pylon. It is Wednesday, so we got all type of crazy stuff going on. We're going to go through all the starting sets, getting you preview for all week 15. And since Mark's took my spot in the playoffs, he will tell you all the things about the playoffs. F you, Mark. F you.
Hey, I don't know how half the players did as well. Like CD Lamb on 20 points. I was like, where has this been the last 3-4 weeks?
I'm like, dude. Look,
Maybe I wouldn't have had that limp into the playoffs if he had done better.
Well, if your mama didn't kick my butt, then I wouldn't by the 0.1 points. Then I would have been in the playoffs. So.
Or if you beat me, by the 1 point.
CJ Mosley. I lost. It's so bad.
CJ Mosley's fault. He's the reason you make the playoffs.
Oh, it just happens. It happens, We had the same record, yet somehow I screwed up, so it's my fault.
Despite the buys and everyone not being there for me, I managed to win in my other league too.
So in my other league, I lost again by 1/1600th of a
There's
point.
a buzzing.
That's the one I was talking about. Yeah.
I don't hear anything. Maybe I'll leave and come back.
Go ahead.
Let me know if it disappears.
Yep, it disappears as soon as he leaves, huh? Interesting. We got Derpy in the building. First, you made it. So yeah, there is a buzzing, and I tried to tell him that beforehand, but it is what it is. What's up, Tua? I hope you guys all made it to your playoff round. As I said, Mark, he beat me by 1 point. His mom beat me by 0.1 points. And then my guillotine league, all I needed was 4 points from T. Higgins. 4. He scored I needed 4.5. He had 4.3.5. And because of that, I lost by 0.14. I don't know. I don't know. I can't do this anymore. I don't know. I'm in the top 4, and then all of a sudden, yeah. Ugh. Sucks so much. So yes. Number 1 seed in my home league. Yeah. Let's not talk about the paid ones. I was so mad because I literally had the best team. So last week we started the playoffs a week. I had Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson on bye. They're on my team, right? So I had to win in the bag. If T. Higgins just catches one of those 3 passes he dropped, done. Won. No question. Easy. He didn't catch him. And then Jamar Chase on the other end catches 15 balls. So I don't know what the hell's going on. Jamar Chase catches all those passes. It pissed me off. I was like, T. Higgins, you couldn't catch 3? Joe Burrow throwing the hell out of the ball. You can't catch 3. Yeah, it happens. That's all you can say. What can we do? The Creature Commanders episode 3 tonight. Let's go. So yeah, I'm gonna be watching that as I paint. As soon as I'm done with this, I have to go back to my living room and continue to paint because I have to paint family room, living room, kitchen all night.
That sounds fun.
Oh yeah, it's the best thing ever.
Is it better?
It was until you start talking.
Oh.
So unplug your mic real quick. Just unplug so we'll figure this out. Yep, it went away. See the invisible wire that he's playing with because of the background, it looks like it's totally invisible. That's your mic probably, yeah. There's someone in my home league with Jamar, Hendog, Saquon, Jaden, and a bunch of other studs, and didn't make the playoffs. What? Just to give you an idea how easy it was to play number 1. Wow. I had the team. Literally, if I survived this past week, I was gonna win. I was gonna be like Cucaracha. I was gonna change my name. I had it all ready to go. I was gonna change my name because they weren't gonna be able to stop me. My team was amazing, but I had to survive Lamar and Derrick Henry being on the bench for 1 week. That's what I needed, and it just did not work. And man, I was like, They didn't want to see me. And they said, hey, did you want to wait for stat corrections? No, it's a guillotine league. You don't want to wait for stat corrections. So I wasn't worried about it. I just said, it is what it is. So now you got to turn it on, Mark, because now we can't hear you. He got this. He got this. Well, for us, I got good news. We definitely have a Gridiron Heights this week. It's going to be Travis Kelsey directs playoff pitcher day, and it's a fun. Yeah, perfect. There we go. There
no
we go.
buzzing.
Nope. Until you just start talking.
And how come you didn't tell him by how many points you lost by?
Oh, which one? The guillotine league? The point?
Yeah, the point 1-2.
Yeah, like literally all I needed was one catch.
2 yards.
Oh my god! It was. I mean,
reception, 2 yards.
Any of it, I would have won. Yeah, buzzing came back. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either. The weirdest thing is I don't hear it.
Really? So we hear it. I don't know. It's our settings.
I don't know.
See if I can get rid of it with that. I don't know. But for all you guys that are lucky enough to make the playoffs and not be beaten by your co-host or everybody in that guillotine league who already said they lost. Anthony says sounds like a rabbit getting it in. I was thinking it sounds more like Thumper. But yeah, teach their own, to each their own. But speaking of that, as I said, there's a couple of waiver wire things that we need to talk about. I'm going to address real quick. It's not going to take forever, but as far as week 15 with the 49ers, if Isaac Guerrero is out, Patrick Taylor has to be someone that you guys have to grab just as fast as you got Isaac Guerrero. Now, understand, you're not going to play the Bears again, so you're not going to get all those yards, just given to you. He actually had to jog it a little bit to earn some of the yards. But I think the 49ers are going to be able to run the ball regardless, and Patrick Taylor might have be something good to grab, especially because he can probably score a lot of touchdowns. Anytime they get close to the goal line, they don't throw the ball; they run the ball because that's just how Shanahan goes. So I think Patrick Taylor will be a really good pickup overall. And Guerendo's in, then go Guerendo. But even then, I still pick up Patrick Taylor. What do you think, Mark, about Isaiah Davis? Yeah, it went away. Crazy.
Oh, it's because I muted myself.
What do you think about Isaiah Davis?
Figure out.
The Jets.
How to make it go away. It's weird.
Breece Hall is probably out, right? Braylon Allen was playing, but all of a sudden Isaiah Davis
they probably out again.
I think he's going to be out again. Especially because they're out of playoff contention. So why even take a chance with him? So you go with the young guy with Braylon Allen, and then Isaiah Davis could play again. So maybe he's another guy that you could stash on your team, especially if your opponent needs running backs. Grab him. Put him on the side. I think in the last 2 weeks he's had 2 touchdowns, over 60 yards. So might be a good one to grab. And besides that, I mean, if you're looking at quarterback, I don't think he made it to the playoffs, but Anthony Richardson is still a good play. I don't know how you guys feel about Jameis Winston. Famous Jameis is the biggest conundrum ever. Or what do you do against with Aaron Rodgers? Is Aaron Rodgers there? Do you play him? I might actually have to play him this week because I don't know about CJ Stroud against Miami.
Hopefully he does something. I need him and Tank Dell to step it up. Oh, I got Tank Dell back. I dropped him, picked him back up.
Smart move.
That's
so we got that. Zach Charbonnet killed it for everybody. So everyone who started Charbonnet was asking all those questions on Sunday about Charbonnet. Yeah, he killed that shit. Even though I do believe Kenneth Walker will be active this week, so gotta watch that before you put him in your lineup. And then you got Tank Bigsby. He should be back this week. So I don't know how ETN is going to go, but I think Tank Bigsby might end up being another week where he can start playing him, because you got Trevor Lawrence, and we'll see how that works. Without Trevor Lawrence, you know they have to run the ball, so Tank Bigsby might be another person you got to pick up. Receiver wise, I mean, I'm really looking at Adam Thielen, because apparently the Carolina Panthers learned how to play football. Bryce Young is a good quarterback all of a sudden again. He learned from all of his mistakes, and now he can throw the ball. And his favorite person happens to be Thielen. What up, Marquin? Oh man, just talking about this fantasy football stuff, trying to get everyone ready for the playoffs this week. But of course, I got my bags full of comics all over this place, man. So, I think Adam Thielen's a great play. You got QJ and Josh Palmer, who might be really good plays. No, it's still back.
Huh?
It's still here.
Oh, well, no, I got my internet suddenly.
Okay.
I was like, cool. Everything that can go wrong, going wrong.
Raymond McLeod, interesting enough, has been doing a really, really good job. So I think he's had 10 fantasy points in the last 3 games, all those weeks. So Ray might be another guy you can pick up along with Zach Ertz, because I don't know what the hell's going on in Washington, but all of a sudden they decide to bring Zach Ertz back from the dead, and they're going to throw the ball to him, and he's averaging like 16 fantasy points in PPR leagues in the last 3 games. So that's another player you probably have to play.
Apparently we lost Noah Brown in week 13, and they're just now talking about it.
They're like, oh yeah, what happened to Noah Brown? Oh, he's been gone.
And then we swooped in and took KJ Osborne from the Vikings.
The Vikings didn't miss a step, though. Do you know they're the first duo to have over 100 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns in the same game?
Yeah, wouldn't be shocked.
I mean, you'd think that Chris Carter and Randy Moss did at one point in time, but no. Or Jamar Chase,
Randy Moss and Chris Carter.
No one else has ever done it, so that was a really cool note to see, you know. And oh, man, is it? Could you believe? Can you see MVP votes coming out of Minnesota? Can you see that?
Possible.
I mean, you keep up having 5 touchdown games. I don't know. I think that you have to. And for a guy who if they had their way, he wouldn't have even been starting. JJ McCarthy would have been.
Probably. That's what's crazy.
And their defense is ranked 5 overall, number 2 in scoring, and they have an offense that's great. My question to you is: Minnesota real? Are they not just playoff real, but could they beat someone and get to the NFC Championship game?
I think they could.
I mean, Sam Darnold's doing great. Aaron Jones is there. You got Jay Jettis. You got Addison. TJ Hawkinson's
they barely lost to Detroit, didn't they? Or they played Detroit yet? They played Detroit?
Yeah, I think they played them once already.
Yeah, I think they barely lost.
I mean, by that standby, barely lost. The Bears only barely lost to everyone not named. The 49ers.
That's true.
We barely lost. Everyone's like, so? Still lost. So their 2 losses were 2-point loss to Detroit, and then a 10-point loss to the Rams, who are really, really good. Matt Stafford, when he's on, it's just that dude. So
I mean, they just beat the Bills.
And I'm pretty
very
sure
wild game.
I'm pretty sure that they're going to beat Chicago on Monday night too. Chicago looks like a shell shocked. Like they have no idea how to play anything. Offense, defense, everything's out the window. Special teams. I was grading offense, defense, coaching, and special teams and all that stuff, and I gave them all Fs. I wish they had more thumbs so I could give more thumbs down. That's what I thought about the Bears this past week.
I mean, it's not like they were playing a healthy 49ers squad or anything.
No.
Imagine if you were. It would be even worse.
Leonard Floyd. See, I put Leonard Floyd on my team. I knew that he was gonna get the hell out of Caleb Williams. He holds on to the ball and just terrible. I don't know what else to say about him, but none of that surprised me. What would it surprise you if I told you MVP odds that Sam Darnold was the fifth favorite for MVP odds?
Who?
Sam Darnold.
Is where?
I'm sorry, sixth favorite for MVP.
Sixth?
Yep.
Dang.
Do you think you give me the other five that are in front of him?
Lamar, Allen, Barkley?
Yep.
So we got two more.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is playing really well?
This guy's plus 1,000. Probably the best team in the league.
Oh, golf.
Golf, yeah.
Golf.
And then the best player in the league.
Best player in the league?
Mm-hmm.
Best player. Derrick Henry?
Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes? Why?
He's still
How?
I know.
I never in a million years would have got Patrick Mahomes.
No, still the
stupidest
fifth
thing
favorite.
I've ever heard in my life. That he's in the MVP voting. Get out of here.
He's still ahead of Sam Darnold. Now.
That is
Patrick
horrible.
Mahomes is still ahead of him.
Sam Darnold's stats have to blow Mahomes out of the water.
It's not even close.
How?
It's literally not even close. Yet somehow he pays off somebody and they still have him in the top.
If he wins it, he better immediately just give it to the refs. Here, I owe this to you guys. Thank you. Wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.
I still believe he's the best player, by far. I think he's the best quarterback by far. But what does that mean?
Well, I think overall quarterback, yes, he's the best quarterback in the league, but he should not be in the MVP conversation this year.
Not even close. Not even close.
That's insane.
Patrick Mahomes has 68% completion percentage. Has 3,189 yards. He has, how many touchdowns is that? 20 touchdowns to 11 interceptions. 35 sacks. So, and he has a QBR of 64.6. Would this surprise you that he's only 70 yards away from Jared Goff?
That would be a little surprising.
He's 7 yards away from Jared Goff. Jared Goff has 5 more touchdowns and 1 less
They
interception.
do move the ball. They just don't ever get in the end zone.
Lamar Jackson is 7th with 3,290 yards.
I mean, they have a third-string kicker putting up 20 fantasy points.
Because can't get in the end zone.
That's what I'm saying. I picked up Wright was one of the reasons I made it through in the playoffs. Was I picked him up because Fairbairn was on the top part. Good Lord, that scared me. That's what I'm saying. Like I picked him up, and now he's hurt. So,
well, to be fair to Mahomes,
but butt kicker's coming back for the Browns game. So.
Buckers, yeah. To be fair to Mahomes, Geno Smith is number 2 in passing yards in the entire NFL with 3,474 yards. He has 14 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. Okay, so that's not better than Mahomes. Third is Kirk Cousins, who's throwing for 3,396 yards.
Not even close. That's all.
And he has 17 touchdowns and 15 interceptions.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even need to hear his stats. I already know.
So when you start really breaking down the stuff and looking at the numbers, if it's not Stafford, who is 19-7 with 3,300 yards, Baker Mayfield with 3,329 with 28 and 13, Sam Darnold and Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson only has 3 interceptions the entire year.
AJ Daniels only has 5.
Lamar Jackson has that, but also you want to know his rushing numbers?
Let's hear.
So he has 3,290 passing yards.
Mm-hmm.
He has a lot more. Okay. I gotta do math now. Hold on. How do I do math?
Why can't you just look at his stats? Doesn't it break it down?
Because he's a quarterback, doesn't have it there. So it has the yards per. He has almost 700 yards.
Rushing?
Yeah, rushing.
And Daniels has almost 600.
Yeah. Not the same. He's carrying an entire team. Even though, to be true, Jay Daniels is doing the same thing. But I'm not sure.
You're gonna tell me Jay Daniels is he carrying?
I'm not sure he's even going to be even the rookie of the year. I don't think he's going to be rookie of the year.
I saw ESPN actually came out with something and had Jaden Daniels as the number 2 rookie.
Yeah, number 2
to Brock Bowers.
Bowers is amazing. So,
and then Bo Nix was 3. Caleb was an honorable mention. Didn't even make.
Yeah, he should be 4. He should be 4. I mean, this is what it is. My problem with him, he doesn't want to take any risk. He don't want to take any risk.
The rookie edge rusher was 4 for the Rams.
Yeah, that's stupid. There's no way you're gonna. They're not even rookie of the year. Lamar has 678 yards rushing this season so far through 13 games. So altogether, he has almost 4,000 yards. His altogether yards are more than any other quarterback, including Josh Allen.
Jay Daniels has 2 more rushing touchdowns. He's got 5. Lamar's only got 3.
That's true. He only has 3 because he actually been handing the ball off to Derrick Henry.
I know. It's not nice of him. He's not being Jalen Hurts. Mr. number 2 in the league.
Can't get for nothing. Like, oh my God.
You imagine what Barkley's freaking fantasy points would be if they did what normal people did and ran the ball in the goal line with the running back?
That reminds me. What do you think about them? What do you think about the Eagles? They had won 9 games in a row. They won the game. And the defense is saying, wow, A.J. Brown, and he's Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts will never forgive him. Never forgive him. They will never be the same. Of course, that Hurts and Brown will say, oh, yeah, we're good. The defensive guy said, Graham misspoke when he said that. Not that he lied. He misspoke.
He misspoke?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hear what happened, but I did hear A.J. Brown was causing a rift to the locker room again.
The speculation surrounding their relationship on Wednesday said the team is fractured, and it's all because of A.J. Brown.
That's what happened last year. They're gonna go right down that rabbit hole again. Weren't they 10-1 last year?
Mm-hmm.
And then they finished like 11-6, and then lost to Tampa Bay in the first round of playoffs.
They could, but they won this game. And
yeah, but
you know why Brown was upset?
Shouldn't have been that close.
The Panthers are good. All of a sudden, the Panthers. Do you see my jersey? Do you see where we are? Do you see this stadium? You hear the fans? You hear them? I don't hear them.
You hear the $3 tickets in the middle rows?
Hey, let's go. $3. $3 on the 30-yard line. I think Sirianni's the problem. Not letting Jalen Hurts be who he needs to be. The plays they're calling.
I don't think he's helping the situation at all. I agree.
I think that he's the problem.
That's why I said you look at this Eagles team and you'd be like, they have to be like dominated.
best.
They haven't dominated a single game this year.
But neither have.
Oh, the offense finally goes off, but then the defense struggles.
Neither have the Chiefs.
If it wasn't for that damn defense, like get Vic Fangio a raise or something, because if it wasn't for them, they weren't winning 9 games in a row.
Yeah, but they did, and the Chiefs are doing the same thing. Would it surprise you that we got to the playoffs and the Chiefs and the Eagles? Oh, don't be changing the stadium. Don't be changing the stadium.
Get the Panthers out of here.
we were in the right place. No, but Bryce Young does. Bryce Young has definitely figured it out. I believe he's going to be their quarterback going forward, period.
Oh, he should be.
And old man Thielen is just old man Thielen. Good for 6 games, no matter what. I'm right 30% of the time, all the time. Oh man. So as far as the Eagles thing, it was during the Graham said Hurts and Brown, they were friends before this, but things have changed, and I understand that because of life happens. But it's business side that we have to make sure that make sure the personal doesn't get in the way of. I think that's what Brown's going the problem. And Brown said, they perceive what I say about passing was an attack on Jalen, and it wasn't. It wasn't about Jalen. It was about, and he said nothing. It was about, he said nothing. That tells me Sirianni's a problem.
Maybe. I mean, technically, or not technically, but like, if there's issues with the team, he's the head coach. It's his job to like sort these issues out, make sure they're not a problem or distraction. And he's clearly not doing that for a second year in a row, it looks like.
I don't know if is it true. I haven't had a good head coach in a long time. But I don't know. Since Lovie Smith, I have not seen what a head coach is supposed to do. So I have no idea. You tell me these things. I'm just.
I'm no judge either. I could. Joe Gibbs in the 80s and early 90s, probably the last time I had a good head coach. So
I don't think you have a good head coach right now. I think Dan Quinn's a good head coach.
Oh, I'm not saying obviously now, but I'm just saying until this year, Joe Gibbs was probably the best one. Oh my God, give me 1 second.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Gotcha. Go ahead.
Sliggy
said, it's crazy how you first in rushing but last in passing. And they have the talent there. They have all the talent there, and somehow they continue to have these problems. Sirianni is, I feel like he's holding them back. The team is very talented. They have all the parts you need to do these things. He's somehow holding them back, and it's driving me nuts. And I think if they lose in the first round of the playoffs, I wouldn't be surprised if they fired Sirianni. I don't think a team will grab him immediately either, because he's not a leader of men. They have more talent and great guys everywhere. You have Saquon and Jalen Hurts. I don't know if A.J. Brown is a cancerous dude or not. They got Devontae Smith. They have all this. They have a great line. They have everything you need in a defense that's playing lights out with Vic Fangio. And somehow they can't seem to get out of their own way. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about them. I don't know why it's this way, but it is. I do just know it is this way. And they're a problem. He is the problem. So
let's talk about Sirianni.
Yeah, F Sirianni. That's why I'm stopping at. F Sirianni.
Yeah, they're last in passing because Sirianni doesn't want to pass the ball. He doesn't want Hurts to look good.
Yeah, he wants to somehow hurt him as much as possible. They say, "See,
like, look,
he's not as good."
No, he wants to be like, "Look, we're gonna be, 11-2." And it has nothing to do with Hurts. It's all me. That's basically what I think he's trying to do.
It has nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with Saquon Barkley. That line. And Hurts getting all the damn touchdowns. I hate them. All right, so what do you see for the playoffs? Getting into the playoffs, since you're there, where are your things that the people that you're looking at and the things you're looking for?
Like as far as picking up or just
picking up, the thing you're looking at your opponent, trying to see what they might need. Are you trying to snatch up those people to make sure they don't have any opportunity to get that?
Well, I mean, I did that last week. It worked out. Now, granted, my opponent, I think I figured out why he had such a good team, but was 10-3 or 3-10. Because I don't think he was paying attention because he played Brees Hall. So he's
yeah.
not paying attention, so he's just letting it ride. And I was like, okay, that explains why you're 3-10. Okay. But I don't know. I have been. I mean, our league is a little bit thinner, so there wasn't really much to pick up, like Dynasty league. But I definitely in my other league was looking again. Like obviously, I got Tate Dell back. Now I might need to get Braylon Allen back because apparently he's playing again.
Yep. It's probably when you starter going forward.
Hey, Charbonnet though, we look really good.
We said, Charbonnet is going to make. I said specifically, if he scores 2 touchdowns, he's going to win your league. He's
Right.
going to do it. And guess what he did? Scored 2 touchdowns.
Sure did. 35 points. Whoop whoop. Really wish they'd play him again.
I love it.
Okay, Walker's back.
K9's will be back. K9 will be there. He will be the starter, and he will take all those touchdowns away again. All those touches really away.
No, not just touchdowns, touches.
Anthony says, funny how Marshawn Lattimore is back at practice fully because we're playing the Saints.
Hey.
All of a sudden, he's like, hey, it feels good. All of a sudden, someone laid hands on me, and I'm ready to play. Let's go. What do you think you guys going to start? Stop. Right now, Washington has, 8 wins? Or is it 9?
8. We're 8-5.
You're 8-5. So how many wins do you think you're going to get this season? Because I was the one that said 9.
You did say 9. I was looking at the rest. I think about 10. I think we could hit 10.
I don't think you're wrong with that. I think 10 is a good
we
number.
Could beat
I think that's
the Saints. We got the Cowboys again. I don't know if we lose 2 to them. Plus, it's in Dallas. They suck in Dallas this year. So,
but all of a sudden they're going to be pushing for the playoffs.
ASU until Monday night. ASU had more touchdowns than Dallas, and they played 1 game. It's 6-5.
That's not hard to say. Yeah. Is there one team that you think that's going to sneak into the playoffs that no one sees coming?
I mean, I think the NFC playoff picture is pretty much set. Just who's going to win. I think Seattle's pretty much won the AFC West because the number 2 team's the Cardinals, and they beat them twice.
Oh, no, the Rams are.
The Rams are right there. They beat the Rams, didn't they?
The Rams are 7-6. I believe they've won one once, but I think they play them another time.
Okay, so maybe the Rams in the NFC if they're able to win the division. Well, obviously the Commanders.
I think the Rams are going to win.
Think the Commanders will make the playoffs.
I think the Rams are going to win it all. I mean, not win it all, but like winning into the playoffs. They're going to easily be in there. 7-6 in that division. They probably win the division. I think that they beat Seattle, loses the division out somehow. Tampa Bay's back leading Falcons. So in the NFC, so we have Philly, definitely got it, right? Detroit, definitely got it.
I think the NFC, the most surprising thing would be if Atlanta doesn't make the playoffs.
Which if they don't win the division, I don't think they will.
Yeah.
So both Neanderthal and Anthony both say Cincy. Do you think Cincinnati makes it at 5-8?
I got to see the playoff pick. I've seen more about the NFC.
There's no way they make it.
There's no way.
They're my biggest surprise of the year. They're definitely my biggest surprise.
Yeah, I would have thought. I mean, I'm not shocked they're not making the playoffs, but I thought they'd have more wins.
I still think that defense is going to be as bad as they are. The offense is so good. Joe Burrow is amazing. You have two really good receivers. They got a good running back.
Well,
I said
Lions,
before
Eagles,
the
Chiefs,
season,
and
I
Bills have
said,
all clinched playoff spot. They're in.
Yep.
They could lose the rest of the year, still be in.
Minnesota's going to make the playoffs.
So the Chargers and the Broncos, who are both 8-5, have 6 and 7, and the Bengals are 5 and 8. I just can't see it.
Yeah, because I think Baltimore's going to make it. So when you're looking at the AFC, I think so. We have Buffalo, say Pittsburgh, Houston, and Kansas City all win. Okay, let's just say they clinch their divisions. That leaves the Chargers and Denver, both at 85. Baltimore at 8-5. Do you think a team other than them could sneak in? I don't believe in Indianapolis. Can't believe in Cincinnati. And Miami might be too far back. No matter how they play with Tua, it might just be too far back. So I think that's it.
They're 2 games back.
Chargers, Denver, and Baltimore. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think out of the 3 teams who were still on the bubble in the AFC, which is literally, like you said, the Colts, Bengals, Dolphins, maybe the Dolphins have the best shot.
With Tua, but they have to win. It's
Tua. I feel like their defense is a lot better than both the Bengals and the Colts.
That 3-game losing streak is just too much. So I just don't know if they have enough to be able to do it. They don't play the Jaguars every week, so that's just not going to work. But they beat the Rams, Las Vegas, New England. They lost to Green Bay, beat the Jets. They have Houston, San Francisco, Cleveland, Jets again. So they could probably win the Jets, probably beat Cleveland, which would be a tough game. Probably beat San Francisco, and maybe not win Houston.
I'm sorry. For some reason, the Bears and the Panthers are still in the hunt. And if you lose, you have a 1% chance of making the playoffs. And if you win, you have a 1% chance of making the playoffs.
How?
I'm like, interesting.
How can we make the playoffs? Losing 7 games in a row.
Yeah, I don't know. You're still in the hunt, apparently. I mean, I don't know who you're catching.
I mean, no one in our division because there's not enough games to catch them all.
And then we beat you, and we're 4 games ahead of you. 5 games ahead of you. 4 games ahead of you.
Well, that's Minnesota, Green Bay.
We beat you.
Minnesota, Green Bay. We beat the Rams. So if we tie with the Rams, somehow we get into the playoffs.
Well, the Rams aren't even in the playoffs right now.
Yeah, but see, if the Rams get into the playoffs and we tie with them, it will take us a collapse of Washington. It'll take Washington to collapse.
I'm pretty sure if we win this week, you're out.
It doesn't even matter because you're 8. If you lose all 4, that's 8 and 9, right?
Okay, 59% if we lose, 87 if we win. Hey,
8 and 9. I don't know how you do this. If you guys end up 8 and 9, and the Packers are going to be in because they're 9 wins already, and we'll win the tiebreaker with the Rams.
We would have to lose every game, and you would have to win every game.
It doesn't matter though. You still will win the tiebreaker.
Well, no. Was there only 4 games left?
There's only enough for us to tie.
Oh shit! There's only 4 games.
This is week 15. It's week 15.
Yeah, you're out. There's no way.
We should be, but we're not eliminated. How?
Yeah, I'm confused too.
How are we not eliminated? I don't know. I don't even understand this stuff anymore. Obviously, just nah.
Well, you can't win the division. You're definitely not catching the Vikings. You can't catch the Packers.
Nope. So the Vikings and the Packers are most likely in there already. That's two teams in. So we only need one more team in, right? That's the Washington Commanders. They won on that Hail Mary. So how is it possible? And unless the Rams and Chicago all tie for 89, and we beat the Rams, and then you beat us, but we have a higher victory at home or a higher in division victory. Maybe I'm grasping at straws right now, so I don't know. But with all that said, I'm not even going to worry about it because we're out somehow. I feel like it. That's what.
Even if you win, you're at 1%. So.
Well, that's enough depressing talk. Let's watch this Gridiron Heights and maybe feel a bit better about life. All right, here we go. Let me know if you hear it.
The week 1 playoff picture. The future is bright.
Niners, get out of the photo. Are there any of you left?
The Lions are beat up too. Why do they get to stay?
Because we lead the league in heart, Kyle.
Hey, why is the camera facing you guys?
Sorry, every third photo in the yearbook has to be a Kelsey ad. Introducing Dude Paste. Finally, toothpaste for men. Okay, I think the AFC is more or less set.
They said it's set.
Where's George Pickens? Is he still taking his club photos?
George, can you scooch over a little? The league is covering you.
Man, nobody can cover me. George, no!
Aziz, this isn't the band photo, it's the band photo.
Oh. Technically, I'm Mike MacDonald.
Don't ruin this for us.
Justin, you're too far to the left.
How about now?
Bro, now you're wide right. Maybe this isn't the right photo for you?
Wow.
Could I kick it with you guys?
We don't do that anymore. Yo, Harbaughs, are you doing the Step Brothers bit on purpose?
What's that? I've never seen a movie.
Where'd Jordan Love go? The guy's all over the place.
Pick. Say cheesehead.
Oh, heck.
Okay, I'm done with picks.
Yo, sophomore, can you quit slumping? Are we still doing the Wicked theme?
It's me, Kirk. You're embarrassing me in front of my new friends. Change. Who the f*** is that green dude? We need someone from the NFC West.
Out of the way, little guy.
Okay, say playoff picture.
Playoff picture.
This is your moment, Kirk. You belong in the playoff picture. You're gonna be popular. You're gonna be popular. You're gonna be...
Recollect Kirk.
Michael, it's not your turn yet!
Okay. That was the best part right there. That was the best part.
Wow.
I don't think there's meaning anything in there, right?
No, there wasn't much.
I don't think I saw anything that was like, wow, in there. Pull it back up, see. We've seen Easter eggs. Let's see. I mean, it was all picture day, so I don't know what else it could be. Let's look. Hold on. Yeah, that week 1 picture. Saw all the book stuff. So, okay, Kyle Shanahan.
Dude Paste.
What was this one? There are no small parts because you couldn't something dumb.
We got Aaron, Deontay, Pickens, Anthony Richardson, and that was the old guy. Is that Jerry?
Jerry. There he is. Okay. Oh, there are no small parts because you wouldn't take them. I get it. Okay, that makes sense. That's no small parts because you wouldn't take them. this scene band camp because Aziz is banned. Yeah, I'm Mike Mix something. Okay, I got you.
Oh, Mike McDaniel, Mike McDonald,
Mike McCarthy.
Mike McCarthy.
No Cody parking.
Doink. Tucker.
Yep. So they're all going to be out there on the streets. I mean, we saw Step Brothers. Saw the guy I hate. I will say he owns the Bears, but hopefully we could beat him at the last game of the season, and it'll make me feel like Michigan. I feel like Michigan against Ohio State. That's it. That wasn't a great episode. This wasn't a great episode. What up, peanut butter and waivers? How you feeling? Yeah, I don't know. So tomorrow we have another NFC North showdown, which means nothing to me because they're all dead to me, all of them.
And Lions and Packers.
What do you expect? What do you think is going to happen? Yeah. It's Lions back. What is it? No, it's the Rams. It's 49ers Rams.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't the Lions and Packers just play on Thursday?
Yeah, it's the Rams 49ers. Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
You know what's crazy about that? If the 49ers win, they are second in the division again.
Crazy.
You know, they can do it. How do you feel about Matt Stafford tomorrow? Would you start him?
Why not?
Why not?
I mean, obviously, if a better option, go for it. But I mean, how about you? Are you going to start Matthew Stafford?
I am thinking about it. But him and Puka and all those touchdowns they could get, I am.
Ooh, that's true. We got the discount double stack.
I have to seriously consider it. I really do. It's either that or Aaron Rodgers because I CJ Stroud he's had too much of a slumping season, so I'm just don't think I can go with him. He hasn't done anything for me.
I might have to go with him because I don't know if Herbert's going to play.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, well, that's this week's episode then, guys. I mean, we hit 51 minutes, so we're going to get out of here because as I told you guys, I have to go paint, and my wife is actually upstairs holding the paint can, waiting for me to hurry up and get back on the ladder.
She's like clicking. I'm like, hello. Supposed to be up here.
I hear seconds. I hear a little I have to want to do that. Yeah. So you got anything else, Mike?
No, I think that's it.
All right, guys.
See you guys on Sunday.
We will see you guys Sunday talking about all the stuff, getting everything ready. Besides that, I can't wait. I get to talk to you guys again, and we'll look at who we should start and sit going into Sunday, and hopefully get you guys through your playoff matchup with a win into the second round. So everyone except Mark.
Oh, okay. Well, I got to play Javi, so good luck to me, I guess.
No, you'll win that. All right, guys. Thank you guys for coming in, and we will definitely see you on Monday.
Yeah.
Later.
Have a good one.
Getting hyped when I aim up, elevating that game up, stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm winning till they digging up my grave, eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. We elevate.